learning the challenges behind cybersecurity. Hi and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo. Please welcome James Graves. He's the Associate Professor in Cybersecurity for the College of Southern Maryland. James, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Before we start talking about what you offer at the college in terms of cybersecurity, talk about the need for people to really understand what it means to be cyber secure.
Absolutely. So everything that we interact with these days, there's some kind of footprint to it that leads back to either this global network, this internet that we're all connected to, as well as this comes down to the resources that we have in our homes. This comes down to the vehicles that we drive. This comes down to the military resources that we use to protect our nation. And what we really need to do is understand the fundamental skills of how this security is structured and how it should be implemented in order to better protect those assets and resources.
I think nobody would argue that just about everybody in our nation now is somehow connected, whether it's their phone or their television, yes, or what other things that we probably don't even realize that connect us.
So the Internet of Things, that tends to be the new track that we're going now, where everything that we have, we want to make it convenient. We want refrigerators that can take pictures of what's inside of the fridge so we know when we're at the store, what do we need to order? Well, all of those things, although they create convenience, they also create security concerns, because the idea is if you can access it, so can anyone else with the right tools and skills.
So with all of this new technology comes this degree that you offer at the College of Southern Maryland.
Absolutely. So we have a cybersecurity program here at the College of Southern Maryland. It's basically structured to build students from the foundational skills of IT, so understanding how PCs and hardware, software function. From there, we want to get into the skill set of how do they actually communicate from a networking perspective, and then let's get into those security fundamental skills. It's hard to, people want to go into the IT field, the security field. It sounds fun because, hey, I want to hack. The reality is that it's hard to protect something if you don't understand how it communicates. It's hard to understand how it communicates if you don't understand how it actually functions. So we get all those foundational skills in place, and then we build from there and try to polish and sharpen those skills into distinct areas.
And part of the ways, or part of the way that you help the students sharpen their skills is the competition that you provide here.
Absolutely. So we have we basically have a cybersecurity club where students can come. It's a fun, exciting, hands-on experience that they can go through and learn about cybersecurity techniques, as well as not just sitting in and going. It's much different than sitting in and going through a class where it's like, oh, I got to learn this, I got to learn that. We kind of leave things open. We allow students to drive the program. We want to put the foundation in place and allow them to find what excites them in the security field and allow them to go in the directions that they see as the most interesting. At the same time, we do provide skills to continue to build upon the program that we have here, as well as competitions that are local, national, global, that they could get to compete in, rank against other competitors, and now they have resume bullets and such that they can use.
And you call them the Cyberhawks Cybersecurity Team.
That's correct.
And we have to let the students know that you have a new lab here, a new cyber lab that they can certainly use.
That is correct. So here on the La Plata campus, ST building, room 159, this is the Cybersecurity Lab. We just spec'd it and built it out last semester. That has gone into a resource now for our cybersecurity hawks, the team, and they have now their home base that they can work from, and wonderful, exciting tools that are inside this lab.
James, thank you so much for coming in, and it's great to hear from you, and we know that there are a lot of jobs out there, so we obviously need this degree. So thank you again for coming in and letting us know about it.
Thank you.
You've just heard from James Graves, who's the Associate Professor for Cybersecurity at College of Southern Maryland. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo.